します。My name is Hibiki Yonemoto. I am a senior at Shoshi High School. Do you think you really understand your best friend? How do you know someone's heart deeply? I have known my best friend since I was in elementary school. We have a best friend for more than 10 years. We hang around and play together all the time, but that day was different. We had a special class for learning about life in the Great East Japan Earthquake. I was not participating in the class because I thought it was just wasting my time. I was chatting with my classmate, but suddenly I realized one student was crying, and that was my best friend. I rushed to his desk and asked, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" He was shaking and said with trembling voice, "Tsunami is coming. I'm scared. I'm scared of tsunami." I was really shocked. I didn't know anything about him. In my mind, the earthquake and the disaster were already over, but not in him. I thought I had known him as my best friend, but actually I didn't know about that he had been struggling for a long time. He moved from Iwaki to Koriyama 11 years ago because the Great East Japan Earthquake. Some area of Iwaki were demolished by the tsunami, but not my city Koriyama. We were damaged by the earthquake, but not by the tsunami. When he moved, my parents told me not to talk about the earthquake in front of him. That's why I didn't talk to him about the disaster, but he wanted to talk to someone and share how he was feeling. I realized he had been holding his fear and struggling on that day. The special class was very important and nothing was over yet. I had never thought about the earthquake and the disaster seriously, but since that day, I started thinking what I could do to help him and other victims. What can I do? My answer is simple. I should learn about it. I studied history of Fukushima and the Great East Japan Earthquake. As I was researching, I thought this disaster in Fukushima could happen again anytime in Japan, anywhere in the world. So I will tell you about the Great East Japan Earthquake. I really hope you also learn something from my story, and we can together what we can do to prevent the same kind of the disaster could happen again. Today I want to talk about the current situation in Fukushima. We can talk about Fukushima from many different perspectives, but I want to talk about the energy first. Okay? In Fukushima, there were multiple nuclear power plants provide energy to Tokyo area. After the earthquake, the nuclear power plant exploded and radiation leaked and spread in Fukushima. After the explosion, we were not allowed to play outside. The playground was closed and slides and swings were removed. People had to leave their homes and move to different places. Some towns near the plant were left, as it was on March 11, 2011. Time seems to have stopped there. But I believe there is hope. It is renewable energy. Renewable energy is good for environment and useful for decarbonized society in the world. Some towns are interested in renewable energy now. We hope its new energy create new jobs and bring back people to their hometowns. I believe renewable energy can make these dreams come true. I know it is not easy to make it happen. I want to hear what you think, and I need a friend who can work together with me. I hope we can make the world a better place for everyone together. Fukushima will reborn someday, and I'm sure Fukushima will make dreams come true one by one. Thank you for listening.